Rayan was a quiet boy who always sat in the last row of his classroom. His notebooks were filled with erased answers and half-finished attempts. Whenever the teacher asked a question, he would look down, afraid of making mistakes. One day, his teacher, Mrs. Karim, noticed his silence. After class, she gently asked, "Why don't you try, Rayan?" With tears, he whispered, "Because I always fail, and if I try again, I'll fail once more." Mrs. Karim smiled warmly. She picked up a piece of chalk and drew a small circle on the board. "Do you see this?" she asked. "It's tiny, but if I keep adding circles, soon the board will be full." Success is the same. Each effort, each attempt, no matter how small, adds up. Positive thinking makes you see chances instead of failures. The next day, Rayan raised his hand for the first time. His answer wasn't perfect, but Mrs. Karim clapped. "Well done, you tried." That's the first step. Slowly, day by day, he began to believe in himself. At first, progress came in tiny steps. Rayan still hesitated, his voice often trembling, but each time Mrs. Karim encouraged him, the fear inside him grew smaller. She would say, "Mistakes are proof that you are learning," and those words echoed in his heart. He started completing homework with more effort, writing longer answers instead of leaving blank pages. One afternoon, when the class had a quiz, Rayan surprised himself by scoring higher than before. For the first time, he saw his name among the top 10. His classmates, who once overlooked him, began to notice his determination. Some even asked for his help in solving problems. That gave him courage. Mrs. Karim often stayed after school, giving him small challenges. Sometimes he solved them, sometimes he didn't. But she always reminded him, "You're not competing with others. You're competing with the boy you were yesterday." Slowly, Rayan learned to smile at his mistakes, to see them not as failures, but as steps forward. Bit by bit, the boy who once hid behind silence discovered his own voice. Months later, the same boy who once hid in silence stood on stage, receiving the Best Progress Award. With tears of gratitude, he looked at his teacher and said, "You taught me more than lessons. You taught me how to think." This story shows how a teacher's encouragement and the power of positive thinking can transform fear into confidence.